Are you considering buying a home and wondering how long will it take to close on a house? That's what we're talking about today, so let's get started. Hi there, I'm Carla with the Carla Eisel Realty team with Keller Williams North Atlanta here in Alpharetta, Georgia. I'm working with a lot of buyers right now and they're excited to get moved in and settled. So I'm often asked, how long will it take to close on a house? So let's break down that question a little more. The timing of the closing depends on the property type, whether you're buying with a mortgage, and the type of loan you're taking out. Generally, the closing process includes two distinct periods. First, you may have heard someone say, you're in escrow. This is the period of time between when you and the seller sign the contract and the day you close on the home. And second, the closing day, which is the day you sign all the paperwork, receive the keys, and become the official owner of the home. So let's answer some questions based on the different home buying scenarios. How long does it take to close on a house with a mortgage? Home buyers obtaining conventional financing to purchase their home can expect to close within 30 to 45 days after the contract is signed. Other types of loans such as a VA loan and FHA loans can take a little longer to close because they have stricter requirements. How long does it take to close on a house with cash? The main reason closings take so long are the financing requirements. Paying in cash will expedite the closing process. If you're buying with cash, you can close as quickly as 7 days after contract execution. That is, if you're willing to waive contingencies. If you're buying a home with cash and still have, for example, the home inspection contingency, the process will be the same. You just don't have to complete a mortgage application or wait for loan underwriting and the approval. How long does the closing take? I love closing day because it's so exciting. That's the day you go to the closing attorney's office and sign your final paperwork to buy the home. The closing typically takes between 1.5 to 2 hours if all goes smoothly. It's best to leave plenty of time in your schedule just in case it takes a little longer. At the closing appointment, you'll sign documents, pay your down payment, and your closing costs. Be sure to bring your driver's license or personal identification to the closing as well. Generally, buyers attend the closing in person, and sellers may sign their paperwork ahead of time. What can delay closing on a house? The closing date is agreed upon with the seller during the contract negotiations. However, the closing date could get pushed back a couple of days or even weeks due to unexpected setbacks. Let's go over 7 common issues that could lead to a delayed closing. Number 1 is buyer financing. The majority of the time, a delayed closing is related to financing the mortgage. This can happen due to appraisal issues or even missing financial documentation. Number 2 is changes to your credit can delay the closing. Making changes to your credit between the time you were pre-approved and the closing will definitely cause delays. Don't make any large purchases or take out an additional loan. This can negatively impact your debt-to-income ratio, causing the lender to reevaluate your credit, which takes time. I have another video for you on what not to do before and during the home buying process, so you'll definitely want to check that video out too, right up there. Let's get back to what things can delay closing on a house. Number 3 is a low appraisal. A low appraisal can delay the closing. If the appraisal comes in at or above the contracted sale price, everything's great and smooth sailing. But if the appraisal comes in low, it could mean renegotiating with the seller, or worst case, you having to come up with enough cash to cover the difference between the home's appraised value and the sale price of the house. Number 4 is title issues. Title issues can also delay closing on a house. If the seller of the home has any unresolved judgments or liens on the home, or if any ownership disputes are uncovered during the escrow process, these can delay the closing until these issues are resolved. Number 5 is homeowners insurance. In order to close on the house, you must have proof that you've secured a homeowner's insurance policy on the property you're buying. If you miss this step and don't provide the correct documentation, your closing can be delayed. Number 6 is home sale contingency. A home sale contingency can delay the closing. If your contract states you can't close until your previous home sells, the closing could be delayed if it takes longer than expected. And last but not least, number 7 is an unsatisfactory walkthrough. Right before the closing, you'll do a final walkthrough of the property. If the home isn't in the same condition, or better, given any negotiated repairs, than when you made your offer, then you should delay closing until such issues can be resolved. Next, I have a few tips for staying on your closing timeline. To stay on top of your closing timeline, whether you're paying in cash or buying a house with a mortgage, you can help expedite the closing process by being prepared, responsive, and diligent both before and during the escrow period. There you have it. You've learned how long it takes to close on a house and what things can delay the closing altogether. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to my channel and give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. I'm happy to help. Thanks a bunch for watching, and bye-bye for now.